Published 10:53 Est, the 13th of November 2017. Updated 13:14 Est, the 13th of November 2017. The Old Vic chief executive has revealed that she is sick to the stomach at the allegations of UAL abuse against the theatre's former artistic director Kevin Spacey. Sally Green, who brought Spacey to the London Theatre in 2004, said she had no prior knowledge of concerns about his behaviour and would never have appointed him had she known. Ms. Green, 56, said the allegations made against Spacey have shocked and appalled me, and everyone who works within the entertainment and arts industry. Shocked and appalled. Sally Green, chief executive of the Old Vic Theatre, said she felt sick to her stomach at claims of UAL misconduct made against Hollywood star Kevin Spacey. Recruitment. Ms. Green brought Spacey to the theatre as artistic director in 2004. Megaseconds. Green pictured with Spacey and Elton John in 2003 said she had no prior knowledge of concerns regarding his behavior and would never have appointed him had she known. In a statement, she added, "There can be no place for this kind of behavior within this or any other industry. I have championed the Old Vic for 20 years, and it makes me sick to my stomach to think that people may have suffered from harassment or abuse as a result of their association with the theatre. I would like to make it clear that prior to the emergence of these recent claims, I was unaware of any allegations involving Kevin Spacey, or any form of UAL impropriety, whether connected to the Old Vic or not." Ms. Green said an inquiry was going on to probe Spacey's involvement at the theatre so that lessons could also be learned from it. She was awarded an OBE for her work in helping raise millions to prevent the theatre going dark forever after it faced closure. She then embarked on a wider plan to turn it one of the world's leading arts institutions and gave the Hollywood household name the top job. She went on, "I brought in Kevin Spacey as artistic director in 2004. Prior to this point, I had encountered him only at industry events, and I had no knowledge whatsoever about any concerns regarding his behavior. Had I known, I would never have appointed him." She said her relationship with the embattled 58-year-old actor was purely professional. "During Kevin Spacey's time at the Old Vic, I was obviously pleased with the critically acclaimed performances he put on, and appreciative of the added profile he brought to the theatre." Inquiry. The Old Vic chief executive pictured with Spacey in 2004 said an investigation was going into Spacey's involvement at the theatre so that lessons could also be learned from it. "However, our relationship was purely professional and I would not consider myself ever to have been close to him on a personal level. Had anyone raised any complaints with me about inappropriate or potentially unlawful behavior, I would have acted swiftly to address them." Alongside the rest of the theatre industry, the Old Vic is committed to providing a safe and supportive environment, free from prejudice, harassment and bullying of any sort. Any behaviour that contravenes this goal will not be tolerated. The Old Vic is reeling after the theatre world's Bible the stage criticised the management and demanded answers to the question who knew about Spacey's dark secrets. Ms. Green said an inquiry was going on to probe Spacey's involvement at the theatre so that lessons could also be learned from it. The theatre, which marks its 200th anniversary next year, has set up an email address set up for people wishing to report historic incidences and is offering to put those affected in touch with counselors. Spacey is said to have entered an addiction rehab program at the Meadows Clinic in Arizona, leaving behind his £2.3 million flat near the theatre. He faces accusations of a number of cases of UAL misconduct with a claim that he made UAL advances against a 14-year-old, leading him to issue a public apology and confirm his homoality. Actor Anthony Rapp, who starred in Star Trek Discovery, claimed Spacey made UAL advances to him when he was a schoolboy. He accused the actor, who was then 26, of assaulting him in the director's New York flat after placing him on his bed after a party had finished. Ms. Green said, "Our relationship was purely professional and I would not consider myself ever to have been close to him on a personal level." Rapp, now 46, claimed Spacey climbed on top of him and made UAL advances before he managed to fend him off. A string of men have since accused Spacey of inappropriate UAL advances and misconduct. Spacey apologized to Rapp, said he could not remember the incident as it was more than 30 years ago, but blamed it on deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. The Old Vic is to have a crisis meeting of its directors and executives to discuss the claims against Spacey and its ramifications.